everybody, and welcome to the beautiful Wingate Park Country Club. We are very fortunate and blessed to have with us our president, David Hammer of Bowl South Africa, who, by the way, also bowls from Wingate Bowling Club as well. David, thanks so much for joining us today. We are so excited to have you as we build up to the Pinnacle Masters 2026. So just a couple of questions, David. The strategic value of the 2026 Masters, if we look at this being our illustrious premier domestic tournament, for us it's really beyond crowning champions. But I ask you, what is the most significant strategic objective for Bowl South Africa in hosting the Masters? And how does the execution at Wingate fit into your broader plan to elevate our sports profile in South Africa and the world?
Good day, Chantal, and Michael behind the camera. So thanks very much for this opportunity. I do appreciate it.
Yes.
To respond to the question, by hosting the Masters at a prestigious event like Wingate Park, we at Bowl South Africa ensure that the tournament benefits from world-class facilities and that enables high standard of play. This approach not only elevates the level of the competition, but also generates excitement, attracting both local spectators and international audiences looking at us and attention. Such visibility then highlights the sport's competitiveness and professionalism on a broader base. Then also the structure of the event also then provides significant opportunities for our participants, as the winner of the men and women's Open Masters qualified to play in the World Bowls Indoor Championships, while the highest placed under 25 player in the under 30 Masters secures places in the World Bowls under 25 Championships, and that then ensures that top performers in the event get the opportunity to compete internationally.
Wonderful, thank you so much. When we look at the role of funding and sponsorship, in recent years we have seen very positive steps in securing sponsorships and partnerships, in particular with our friends from Fairtree, in terms of their strong digital footprint. If we look, how critical is it to secure corporate sponsorships and funding for the sustainability of bowls in our country, and how does their impact and their visibility provided by the Masters directly help Bowl South Africa attract further investment for developing the sport for our elite athletes?
Corporate sponsorship and funding are fundamental for the sustainability of bowling in South Africa.
Definitely.
Without the financial backing or in-kind sponsorships, which is giving us services or products, the sport would face significant challenges in nurturing the new talent and on maintaining competitiveness on the international stage. Partnerships with organizations such as Fairtree, Personal Trust, Accumulo, Perfect Delivery and Easy Web provide essential financial stability and enabling Bowl South Africa to implement strategic initiatives that would otherwise be unattainable for us. The visibility generated by flagship events such as the Masters are instrumental in attracting further investment. These high-profile tournaments showcase the sport as its peak and features top-tier athletes and competitive play. As they not only again demonstrates the professionalism and excitement inherent in bowls, but also helps dispel the outdated perception that it is an old man sport.
That's true.
And highlights the sport's dynamic nature. As a result, bowls by extension Bowl South Africa becomes a more attractive proposition for potential corporate sponsors seeking brand alignment and meaningful community engagement opportunities.
Absolutely true. If we look at international performances and our global ambitions, which I'm sure you've discussed with your teams and you've set a vision for 2026, South African bowlers certainly have a proud history on our international stage. How does the quality and the intensity of the Masters competition serve as a crucial proving ground for our national representatives? And what are your executives' key goals for our Proteas on the international stage over the next couple of years? And where do we aim to solidify our global ranking and our footprint?
The Masters serves as a premier proving ground for our South African top bowlers, offering a high quality, competitive environment that does mirror the international standards.
True.
This event then also enables the selectors to assess the players, their mental resilience, their strategic skills under pressure, while the under 30 Masters then provides the opportunity for emerging talent to come through and then to advance into our national squads. Over the next 2 years, at 2026 to 2027, Bowl South Africa has got ambitious objectives. The first one is to ensure that we get podium finishes at the 2026 Commonwealth Games, as well as at the 2027 World Championships.
Wonderful.
The next is that we need to maintain our status as the African champions,
Yes.
like we did in 2024, and we will have to do this at the 2026 African State Tournament. So we need to make sure we do bring back all the gold medals. We're missing out only on one medal in 2024, so we just need to make sure we keep that standard as well.
And it is a fun.
Another key goal is to ensure that the Proteas global ranking, aiming for consistent positions within the top 6 countries in the world. This is in the men's and in the women's categories, where we need to make sure we remain in the top 3 nations in the physically disabled and visually impaired categories. And to achieve these targets, we will require a strong focus on our players and player development and the advanced coaching programs for them as well.
Sounds like you certainly have a plan. I don't think it will be easy, but I do think that with the right focus, good leadership, great selection and coaches, I think that that will be a complementary combination to get us to those podium places that you're looking for, David. If we look at, last but not least, our closing question, if we look at innovation of the sport and monetization, since you've stepped into leadership, we've certainly seen a change in you championing digital transformation. We've seen the relationship with Fairtree taking root beautifully. We've seen the EasyWeb website being softly relaunched. We see a lot of activity on Facebook with a lot of interest and excitement happening there. We also see new social media pages opening on other platforms. How is technology and innovation being used to modernize not only the player but also the fan experience at the Masters? And how will these investments ensure that bowls in our country remains relevant and accessible to everybody, no matter the age?
I think Bowl South Africa has embraced technology to modernize the fan and player experience through inter area supported initiatives like the Bowls Master app with Fairtree. This platform allows for instant access to the tournament information and results, increasing the transparency and immediacy for both the participants and spectators. We will be looking at how we can again use this platform for our Masters. We will discuss it with the relevant persons to see exactly how we can use it at the Masters as well. But beyond the app, the DSA's digital transformation includes the leveraging of social media platforms for live updates and promoting content. Also expanding the reach of bowls beyond our traditional audiences. So it's not just the bowlers seeing us play bowls, we are now taking it outside of the bowls community. The use of the digital streaming of our major events such as the Masters also allows the fans who cannot get to the tournament to actually follow the tournament and to see the players playing in these events. So again, I think this enhances viewership and also the engagement with people, not only within the bowls community, but also outside the bowls community.
Absolutely, making it more accessible.
These technology advancements also contribute to making bowls more dynamic and appealing, and by simplifying the access to information and enhancing our viewer experience. Bowls SA is positioning the bowls as a modern and inclusive sport, ensuring continued relevance and accessibility for future generations.
Wonderful, David. And in closing, I know it's not a question that we asked you, but I would like to ask, is there any special message that you have for the bowlers who are having to battle it out, because it's not going to be an easy 3 days for them? And as you are a member here and you do know the beauty behind these greens, is there any special message you want to send to your master bowlers?
I do think that we do need to congratulate all the players that have been selected, the veterans, the open and the under 35 players. I think it is proof again that we do have quality players. I think if I had to look at who was selected, who just missed the bus,
Yes.
we have got really top quality players in South Africa, and my real message to them is come enjoy the games.
Yes.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and I do really hope you find the greens. Finding the green is going to be the important part in those games. The one that struggles a bit is probably going to be the one that
Doesn't
is
come
not
off
going
of
to make the top two or three.
Yes. Good advice there, and thank you, David, for joining us today. And we'll see you on the green.
We'll see you on the green, and the executive will be there to mark again.
Oh, what wonderful!